29 laps, Rockford Speedway. Race, lights on the car corner, pace car Cadillac are out as Tim Finstad is going to bring the group around. Pick your favorite driver. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Green flag and we're racing. 29 laps to go, right from the get-go. It's going to be, oh, we got a wreck in turn one. Amanda Bone, Sean Rickelman, and Fearless Frank kind of part of that deal there as Amanda Bone comes around. We'll get that figured out. Just got a couple things I want to tell you about Hugh Deary. I don't know if you knew this, but Hugh Deary's favorite color was Day Glow Orange. I believe a guy who used to run late models here runs that by the name of Mark Numbers. He used to drive the 55 car. All right, lights on the car corner, pace car are out as Tim Finstad. We're going to do this again. They're now entering the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. Here they come! Green flag and we're racing. And that isn't going to work as Tim Finstad sets the pace. David Russell Jr. just ran off to the races. You can't pass the leader before they come to the start-finish line. Now, we do make an exception on the high school racing series because a lot of the drivers are new, so you may have wondered, well, we saw that earlier, but that's because those drivers are very inexperienced. These guys know their way around the track who are both on the front row, so got to set the pace. Tim Finstad sets the pace. David Russell Jr. in redemption mode, trying to jump the start there. Can't do that. We're going to try it again. So guess what? We get to say they are now getting ready to enter the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone as we're going to try it again. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Maybe. Green flag and maybe we're racing. And so we're going to go ahead and give it a go, it looks like, as David Russell Jr. off to the races in redemption mode, as he took a nasty shot a couple weeks ago and is glad to have him back out on the track. Anyways, Sean Bauer now challenging Finstad for second place, as it's going to be Bauer now to get away from Tim Finstad. Todd Bridges now looking to do the same. So now it's Todd Bridges now to try to take third place away from Finstad. Finstad might be having some power issues as he's kind of dropping back. That is your current points leader, but that's definitely going to change after tonight as Tim Finstad there definitely off the pace. But your leader is David Russell Jr. now feeling pressure from the 25 of Sean Bauer. So now it's Melody Welding to get around Finstad. Sean Rickelman there on the inside of Ronnie Robinson. So Russell holding on, so far so good. Sean Bauer keeps looking to his inside, but Sean Bauer's got a lot of Todd Bridges now to deal with. As Todd Bridges in that 29 car looks to challenge for second place from Sean Bauer. Nick Schneider now looking to start to challenge Todd Bridges, as Sean Bauer's starting to get away from Todd Bridges and try to close back in on the leader, David Russell Jr. Tim Finstad may have figured something out with the car as he's going to try to take that spot back away from Melody Welding. Bridges hanging on to third so far as Nick Schneider went to take a dive and make a move on him. Didn't work out too well. So Bridges right there, Nick Schneider right behind Todd Bridges, Great battle for the first 4 spots there. David Russell trying to pull away from Sean Bauer. Nick Schneider there right towards the back of Todd Bridges now again. Finstad losing ground to Melody Welding. She's going to try to pull away. Sean Rickelman now right over the back of Amanda Bone. We'll see if he makes a move on her. Otherwise, everybody else kind of single file. Well, Nick Schneider want to go ahead and challenge Todd Bridges again. Looks like he lost some ground there in turn 2 and lost it a little bit, so Bridges pulled away, but then Schneider caught him again. Just about the halfway point now of the race here, 29 laps total. We got 14 down, 15 to go. Now Todd Bridges starting to set his sights again on Sean Bauer. Sean Bauer pulling away. Nick Schneider. Oh, Nick Schneider getting into the back of Todd Bridges. As Sean Bauer doing everything he can to try to hold off Bridges now. Bridges right there. Schneider right behind Bridges. Schneider into the back of Bridges again. There, right there. Oh, Sean Bauer got it loose coming out of turn 2. That may have been just what David Russell needed to try to pull away as much as he can. Looks like Sean Bauer, though, is still okay. Hanging in there to second place. Here comes Nick Schneider on the inside of Todd Bridges. Not going to work that time, but he's trying. Melody Welding almost got into the side of Tim Finstad, had to hang on to it. Good driving by Melody Welding to save that 7 car. Todd Bridges getting spun out. Lost it on his own, looked like there. As yellow flag's going to come out. Probably not what David Russell Jr. wanted. Both are rookies. Lights on the car corner, pace car are out. Who's going to win this race? As they are now entering the Raw Steel Collision Center restart zone. Here they come. Green flag and we're racing. And it's Sean Bauer to challenge for the lead right away. Nick Schneider trying to go with David Russell here. Sean Bauer challenging now. Here we go. David Russell hanging in there in that 8 car. As he's going to come out of it. As we got a great battle for the lead. You've got a rear-wheel drive battling a front-wheel drive for the lead. All right, Nick Schneider maybe lost a little ground that time as the 2 leaders got away. And they're back at it, though, as everybody's right behind David Russell Jr. He's driving the race of his life here. It's going to be Sean Bauer now, your new leader. Not sure what happened with the David Russell machine in the 8 car. Something was off in that car. As here comes Sean Bauer now to take the lead. As laps are winding down. Whoa, Nick Schneider getting a little loose there coming out of turn 2. Rickelman right there in 4th place now. David Russell looked like he may have had it wrapped up, and then with the caution, the chess match came out, and your driver, a rookie in this division this year, ends up getting the win. Hey, at least the mic works, right? All right, Rockford Speedway, we'll make some noise as he gets out, and then we'll bring him over here for an interview. He got the nickname last year, Breakout, from the Bandit series. Make some noise, Rockford Speedway, as he's getting out of his car, I think. It's got to be hot. All right, make some noise. It's Sean Bauer. Come on over here, Sean. Come on over here. Run down here. Not run, walk. You had to race 25 grueling laps. So we had a round 2 with you and David Russell tonight, as the two of you had a rough night the last time you got to race against each other, and I'm glad to see you guys talked in the pits and everything, and it went really well. But first of all, congratulations. You just drove the race of your life. First feature win of the 2020 season, Middle-Light American Short Trackers. What's it feel like, sir?
I feel tired.
Now you had issues with this car, and so you had been driving a rear-wheel drive car the last, 2 or 3 races, I think, and then you got back into your car. What is it like? I mean, I don't think people realize, what is the difference when you're used to driving a front-wheel drive and you go to a rear-wheel drive? Tell everybody what that's like.
It's a huge difference. I mean, you never know what it's like driving a rear wheel till you get behind it. I swear, one of those Mustangs is probably the hardest cars to drive out here. I mean, in my opinion, so.
I mean, when the caution came out, I mean, it was now or never for Sean Bauer. What were you thinking? I mean, on the restart, did you have a plan? Were you going to go on the inside no matter what?
When we were just racing before the caution, it didn't feel like I had enough in the corners and stuff, but I could tell by the end, by the caution, we were slowing down, so I figured, that's my only shot. Either take it or I don't.
Outstanding. Sean, I know you got some people you want to thank. Go for it.
Yeah, I want to thank Todd Snow and the entire pit crew. I mean, without them, we couldn't do it. I'd like to thank Steve Erickson and Dana Lapierre for letting me drive their Mustang for the past 2 weeks. And I'd like to thank Bauer Concrete, Bauer & Sons Auto, Loves Park Auto, 251 Auto Sale, or 251 Automotive, and I'm sure there's more. But
don't thank that one, but yeah.
Tyler DeShane, Paul Janor, Carl Stark.
All right, Sean Bauer. Once again, congratulations, sir. Rockford Speedway, make some noise one more time. It's Sean Bauer.